The ATF is up to some crazy crap. Let's talk about it, Wolverines. Megan Bennett is the assistant director of the ATF's Office of Enforcement Programs and Services, and she does not like what the courts have to say. So, according to her, they're just going to ignore it. Before we get into the story, my name is John Crump. I'm an investigative journalist. I write for a little website called AMOland.com, and this is my channel, John Crump News, where we talk about 2A almost every day. Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Let's go ahead and jump back into the story. So Miss Bennett here does not like the Fifth Circuit ruling that the ATF cannot enforce the pistol brace rule. If you don't know, which I'm sure you do, the ATF made a new rule stating that pistols equipped with stabilizing devices are verboten, and these constitute a short-barreled rifles. Almost every pistol on the market with a brace would be considered a short barrel rifle if the ATF had their way. And if Miss Bennett had her way, all of them would be considered a short barreled rifle. Now let's go ahead and talk about what she said. First, let's give credit to GOA. GOA is the one that got the story, and I'm friendly with those guys, so I got it now. Okay, so what happened was a GOA member emailed the office, which Miss Bennett is the assistant director of, asking about the legality of a pistol with a stabilizing device. Miss Bennett responded to the GOA member by stating that the rule is enjoined, which is correct. The Fifth Circuit did enjoin that rule, but they did not enjoin the statute against SBRs without being on the NFA registry. And they are going to interpret that statute as including all pistols equipped with stabilizing devices, which is actually more than what the actual rule said. You got to remember the rule is a violation of the Administrative Procedures Act because the final rule was so different from the proposed rule. And this is even different from that. This is stating that she believes and the ATF will take enforcement action against anyone with pistols with stabilizing devices, no exceptions, nothing. If you have a pistol and it has a stabilizing device on it, according to her and her department, it is an SBR. I don't think the courts are going to agree with her on this because the court specifically stated that the status quo must be kept, and pistols with braces were okay before the new rule, so they must be okay now. Every manufacturer in the United States is back to making pistols equipped with stabilizing devices. If Miss Bennett has her way, that will stop. Fortunately, the courts will not look kindly on what she is saying, and she is definitely wrong. So I don't think that any manufacturers really have to worry about stop making pistols equipped with stabilizing devices because I think this woman is a moron. This situation goes to show you either these guys at the ATF have no idea what they're talking about, which is a pretty reasonable assumption, or they hate guns so much that they're going to ignore the courts and do what they like, which is also a reasonable assumption. Whether you take it one way or the other way, they cannot enforce the rule. They need someone to tell them that they cannot enforce the rule. I have no idea why this woman responded to a random person or why that random person asked about it, but it is good that they did because it shows you the way that the ATF thinks. They are playing semantics. Oh, the rule doesn't work? Well, the statute's still in effect, even though the rule modified the statute. They were definitely violating the Administrative Procedures Act, and they were called to the carpet on it. I do not think the pistol brace rule is coming back, although that I can see that they want to enforce it somehow. Hopefully that will not stand. I know GOA is sending letters, and hopefully the court looks at this and calls them to the carpet because this is a willful violation of the court order if they want to go through and enforce the pistol brace ban. It is my guess that the ATF will walk this back pretty damn quickly, but it does show you what they think internally. Just be aware this is the people that are running the ATF. And with Trump coming into office, we have to push him to get rid of these sycophants that want to screw with our rights. All right, guys, that is it. So stay ever vigilant, stay ever free, keep in the fight. I am out of here. Wolverine's mother